Welcome back to another episode of Revealing Biblical Truths. In this video, we'll be bringing the Flat Earth conspiracy full circle and uncovering the reasoning behind it as well as the methods. Flat Earth is not a psyop, nor is it a fad or a distraction. It is the unveiling by Yahweh in these last days of a central truth that proves his existence and glory. His creation is perfect, and the revealing of biblical cosmology obliterates the propaganda and lies of science falsely so called. Scientism relies on theory and math, but true science is based on observation and repeatable experiments. The creation scientists like Answers in Genesis and Kent Hovind make great cases for creation and destroy evolution, but the textbooks they purport to challenge only deal with one part of the satanic agenda. Evolution is intimately tied to the Big Bang Theory, heliocentrism, and ultimately atheism. The same scientists that tell us we came from monkeys also tell us we are insignificant and floating on a tiny blue marble in an infinite universe where everything happens by chance and there is no God. When you discover that the world presented to us is saturated with lies and that we can prove that we don't live on a ball, the paradigm completely changes. First and foremost, what Yah's word says about the world is true. Secondly, if we are enclosed by the firmament, there are no aliens, there's no global warming, there's no infinite space, everything is under his control, we are very special, we matter, and we have a purpose. This life is not all there is. And he is literally right above us, far nearer than we thought. And things begin to make more sense. The Tower of Babel, the flood, Joshua's long day, his second coming. How did we get here, though? The globe, the solar system. As I explained in previous videos, sun worship and occultism led to heliocentrism. None of that's verifiable, though. We observe a stationary flat plane. Who created the Big Bang Theory? A Jesuit priest. Who created NASA? Nazis, occultists, and Freemasons. Every astronaut's a Freemason. And there are only 500 some odd people who have ever gone to space out of 300 million Americans. It's not that much. And it's really not hard to keep a secret. Look at the Manhattan Project or the Gulf of Tonkin. Compartmentalization takes care of most employees, and only those who need to know. Why did the space program even start, though? In the 1950s, through operations High Jump and Deep Freeze, we found the edge of our world, the firmament deep within Antarctic ice ring. In the early 60s, through Operation Dominic and Fishbowl, we had determined the upper limits of the dome. This discovery, which proved creation, had to be kept quiet and never revealed. If it did, chaos would ensue. Entire professions and industries would collapse. Economic meltdown, war, poverty, and more importantly, proof of Yah. So, what did they do with this information? They had to make a plan to hide it, but not only to hide it, but to push an agenda of outer space so that we never question being enclosed. To hide the outer edge, they created the Antarctic Treaty. No exploration, no commercialization, and worldwide compliance to it. To hide the upper edge, everything up there needed to be off limits to individuals, only governments with a few countries and NASA. And in both cases, a military presence to deter those trying to discover the truth. But back to the big question, why the lie? Who's behind it? Make no mistake, the globe is a lie straight out of the pit. It's satanic. They hid our true world from us to hide Yahweh and put doubt in our minds about his word. If you destroy the credibility of Genesis, you destroy the foundation of our faith. And Satan will do everything in his power to draw people away from Yah and the truth. But even with a moderate amount of research, you can take down NASA easily. From the moon landings to not going anywhere for 50 years, to the fakery of the ISS. It's all there. I ask you to review my videos and do your own research on this. Pray about it. Read the Bible. Ask questions. And don't believe everything the government tells you. Wake up and see the truth. Next time on Revealing Biblical Truths, I'll be going into the book of Enoch and describing in more detail how the biblical cosmology works. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and until next time, Shalom.